Hey guys, Tallara here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. While we now have the key to the servants' quarters, which we need to investigate in our continuance through the Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts quests, first I want to backtrack a little bit and actually speak to Ambassador Briala. We haven't even met her yet, and she's clearly a key player in this game. So let's say hello to Briala before we continue with our detective work.
Inquisitor Adar. The stories claimed you were barely capable of speech. You haven't dazzled the court this evening, but at least you've avoided embarrassing yourself. Well done.
Wow.
What brings you to me?
She's nice and friendly. I wanted to know more about you.
I had a question about you, Briala.
I'm an elf, Inquisitor. That should tell you everything you need to know about my life. I'm good at what I do. That's all that matters. I will help my people no matter the cost.
I mean, I get it, but can you confirm if you and Celine were actually lovers?
I've been told you were romantically involved with the Empress.
I didn't take you for a gossip monger, Inquisitor.
I love the
I
tea.
suppose your spies have already briefed you, so there's no point in pretending. Yes, Celine and I were lovers once, but we've gone our separate ways now.
So who are you?
What's your story? How is an elf invited to the Empress's ball as an ambassador?
Empress Celine and I have history. There was a time when I put my spies at her disposal. She knows my qualifications. We had a falling out. Now we are negotiating to determine whether I return to her side in the war.
That's remarkably honest.
I'm surprised you'd admit that, considering the circumstances.
I know it's incriminating. Few harbor more resentment against Celine than I. But if she died after inviting me here, the court would certainly pin her death on me. An elf assassinating the Empress? Alienages across Orlais, across all Thedas, would be purged. That cannot happen.
I mean, that's a good point, to be honest. I have learned some things.
You might be interested in what I've found.
Should I? No, I shouldn't play my hand yet.
We'll speak more later, Ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor.
Okay, we got a codex entry unlocked about Briala. Watch out for the elves in Halam Jaral. Almost no one notices they're even present. Servants scrubbing floors, a waiter filling glasses, under gardeners weeding the border, maids and valets dressing nobles. There's no room, alcove, or alley so private you can't find one there. And they're watching. They're organized. The rumor you've heard of some mastermind leading the elves is no rumor. I have reports that this Briala was Celine's personal spy and assassin, a bard of unusual skill. Who she's working for now, we cannot confirm. Say nothing, they will hear you. Ah.
Did you say Gaspard?
Well, I have no doubt that Briala has some sort of stake in the game. Would she go so far as to assassinate the Empress? She makes a really good point. If an elf was caught assassinating the Empress, there would be no end to the wrath that would be sent down upon them. At the same time, though, if there's another way she can kill the Empress without even being involved, that still leaves her on the hook. And they keep talking about a package.
This could be worth checking out.
Let's go to the servants' quarters and check it out. Okay, so we are actually here with our group.
Breath painful, stabbing, and then real stabbing. Lungs full, frothing, scent of apples as it all goes black.
That's not good. There's the corpse.
Must be the elves Briala's people are looking for.
Okay, yeah, no, this is not good at all. What in the world is happening here? Blood leads right into the kitchen, where there are a ton more dead bodies. Okay, we're on the right track. This is why Briala's people haven't been coming back out of the servants' quarters. It's a battered journal. Diary of a nosy servant. Since I took that box up to the grand apartments, 9 people have subtly tried asking me where the vault is, including a couple of chevaliers, the 5th undergardener, and one of the Grand Duchess's footmen. I'm not mad enough to tell. Wow, they did not leave anybody alive in here. Okay, out in the gardens, still lots more dead bodies. Holy crap, it's literally a massacre!
This was no servant. What was he doing here?
This man was a council of Herald's emissary. Curious to find him here.
The crest of the Shalom family.
Duke Gaspard will answer for this.
Time to have a word with the Duke.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Holy crap! Well,
Agents! That must be the Venatori leader.
guess we found who we're looking for. Now the real question is Gaspard working with the Venatori? Because one of his agents was just found in a rather incriminating position. We'll take care of the Venatori and then see what we can find out. Down they go.
The Venatori were watching this approach. They're organized.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Okay. We gotta find that assassin slash jester slash clown that ran away from us. While we're out here, our court approval is still going down as well, unfortunately. So we are away from the party, so we've got to act quick. The Harlequin, yeah, that's the name for it. That's the jester slash joker slash assassin that I was trying to name. Harlequin, there we go. Thank you to the quest details for providing me that word that was on the tip of my tongue. So lots of Venatori here, so the assassination is definitely happening tonight, as we expected that it was going to be. The question is, who is their ally? Okay, we're back inside in the Grand Apartments, which, according to all the letters we've intercepted, there was some sort of package delivered here. By the way they make it sound, I'm getting bomb from package. I don't know if you guys are getting the same inclination, but it's definitely giving me bomb vibes, so let's see if we can get there before something bad happens. I'm gonna take out these Venatori first. What do we have here? Jeshavas, mother of Orlais. We're just gonna have a quick lore break here in between the battling. It is said we owe much to the Sons of Betrayal. 3 brothers were charged with girding against an Imperium in wait, and in mourning Andraste, we tribes of the Crescent willingly bartered diversity for solidarity. Tevinter would not be defeated in Our Lady's lifetime, but would be balanced against for lifetimes to come. While a son of betrayal named the fields Orlais, it was Jeshavas, his wife, who shaped what we are. Her hatreds were older, bound to tradition. All our hatreds were abandoned, so we would call strangers kin and stand as one against the Imperium. Greater her spite for how necessary the cost, because she knew we had a choice in that day, or no choice the next. She brought the marriage that wed tribe within tribe, but promised an untold vengeance of her own. If we stand against outsiders, we stand for ourselves. She would not suffer the rule of Alamari, son or no son of betrayal of prophet. Jeshavas plied brother against brother in turn, then named them both as partners in crimes against faith. With artful turn, she invited invasion, then crafted rebellion against the court she inspired. Brother would kill brother and be killed in turn, 2 liberations that she would then own. 8 generations before the Empire, before Draken, here were the seeds of elegance to come. Jeshavas, twice married to sons of betrayal, twice widowed, our first chieftain born from us of what would become true Orlais, where we venerate faith and the beauty of sacrifice, with daggers well hidden but well within reach. It is true, we owe much to the Sons of Betrayal, for they were the tools that a master cast down. Let others claim credit for birthing the nation. Jeshavas claims nothing and gave us the game. This text was translated from Ur Gyo Jethfus, a highly romanticized account of the first Gyoja, or female chieftain, of the unified Serain tribes of Orlais. The region and people would later coalesce under Draken into the modern nation of Orlais. Many culturally distinct communities were forcibly merged during the rule of Mafreth and his sons, ostensibly to create more efficient barriers against the likelihood of a Tevinter return to conquest. The effects of this relocation can still be observed in many Orlesian, Navaran, and Free Marcher traditions. Interesting. That was some deep lore. Sorry, guys. I was over here reading this complex history book while you were still fighting a Venatori zealot. It's my bad. Let me help you out here. Alright. Oh, and there's even more in here. Hey guys! Clearly we're on the right track. If we're finding all of the zealots here in one spot, presumably we are going the right way. Didn't even notice there was one more there, but Cassandra and Cole had him. No worries. What is this? Oh, I clicked read. The experience bar came up, but no text or codex entry, so... guess we'll never know. Okay, following the trail of dead bodies. It's leading us upstairs to where even more Venatori are just waiting here to fight us. Man, how many dudes did they send on this mission? They're holding back. Alright, down they go. Literally exploding. What do we have here? Winter Palace, the Grand Apartments. This wing once served as a home away from home for members of House Valmont's 4 cadet branches, but it has fallen into disuse since Emperor Florian's reign. The late Emperor would not allow relatives more distant than his siblings into the Winter Palace. For years, the entirety of the Grand Apartments was closed off. Why did Celine change that, I wonder? Maybe as a political move. Gaining allies with the promise of getting to stay in this big palace. Okay, here's the Harlequin. In amongst all these other Venatori, we're just shocking the crap out of him. This is actually a pretty tough fight here. There was a lot of dudes in this one corridor. And I didn't know they were here until it was much too late. Almost down. Alright.
Fancy
Oh,
meeting you here.
look who it is.
Shouldn't you be dancing, Inquisitor? What will the nobility say?
Hello, Ambassador.
Ambassador, we meet again.
Your reputation for getting results is well deserved. You cleaned this place out. Will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it. So, the Council of Herald's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
Gaspard's work, I think.
Gaspard killed him, I think. The knife has a Chalon's crest on the hilt.
I knew it. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing a council emissary? Bringing Tevinter assassins into the palace? Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
I mean, Gaspard didn't seem desperate, though.
Are you sure he's behind this? He was too easygoing for a man plotting treason.
Don't let his charm blind you. He's Orlesian. That smile is his mask. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. You might just be an ally worth having. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
And the cost?
What do I have to give you in exchange for this army of spies?
A moment of consideration. I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet coin that you'll be part of the peace talks before the night is over. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both. Just a thought.
Oh, she just walked through the balcony and then jumped off.
Double dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
It's the game, my dear. Everyone plays it here.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I want it to be Gaspard because that would just be so clean and easy, but at the same time, the only evidence we have against him is the knife. It's easy enough for someone to just take Gaspard's knife and kill someone with it for this reason, to plant suspicion on him. There's some information about an old mad emperor, but I don't have the brain power for that right now. I need to focus on the mystery at hand. First, we did find a statuette, so let's open this door. Oh, it needs more! Oh, well, I only had the one. Okay, so yeah, all signs are definitely pointing to Gaspard. However, there are a few contradicting factors. First, he wrote Celine in secret and said that the elves have some sort of weapon, and the ambassador has some sort of weapon, and he wanted to actually move against her. Second, the reason all these servants were coming in here tonight was for some sort of package, which kind of coincides with said weapon. Gaspard definitely has motive, of course. Literally everybody knows— whoa, floating barrels— that that he wants Celine out of the picture. But perhaps someone's using that against us to make us think it's him.
Your debt, Inquisitor.
I really don't know what to believe.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
I guess we'll just need to go to the ballroom and confront some people and see what they have to say. Wait, what's happening here?
Is it true what they say? You're the Inquisitor, are you not? We heard stories of your accomplishments.
People exaggerate.
Some of those might have gone a bit far.
I told you, Philippe.
Not everyone fights an archdemon and lives to tell. It's an inspiration.
Tell me what story you heard. No, I'm gonna say you should talk to Cullen, which tricks the guards into leaving.
If you'd like, Commander Cullen could give you all the details of that battle. He's in the ballroom.
Really? But I shouldn't leave my post.
You'd only be gone a moment.
Philippe, the world is coming to an end. If we don't hear this story now, we'll never have a chance.
You're right. Thank you, Inquisitor. Let's go.
Okay, well that was easy enough. Now, what were you guys guarding? Ooh. Big trophy room. There are lots of critters in here. So lots of things that's making my little search radar go off. Secret correspondence. Take that for Liliana. Some more scandalous secrets. What else do we got? Ooh. Alimsharal investigation. Clues. Philip, move in on the western wing of the palace when I send you 3 shots of brandy. Not taking any chances. Gaspard. Well, that's suspicious. Okay. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think it's not Gaspard. It just seems too easy. Let's go confront him and see what he has to say for himself.
Inquisitor Adar, we met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon.
Oh, I forgot about you. May I help you?
Is there something I can do for you, Your Grace?
Indeed you can. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain person. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
Okay. Let's dance.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be delighted.
I'm down for a secret conversation on the dance floor.
The Talvashoth are hardly known for political maneuvering. Just what interest do you have in our little war?
Orlay's war is Thetis' war.
I assure you, the effects of this war reach far beyond the borders of the Orlesian Empire.
Perhaps it does. I should not be surprised to find the Empire is the center of everyone's world.
Okay, I didn't say
We
that.
took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
I can agree with that.
I think I can agree with that, yes.
Then you have lifted a terrible burden from my heart, Inquisitor. The world is filled with doubt and uncertainty. Fear rules more hearts than any empire. I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Which am I to you?
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
I mean, not really. Who do you trust?
An excellent question. I might ask the same of you, Your Grace.
She's not gonna give it anything up when I say that. Makes me wonder what her role is
In the
here.
Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
Isn't everyone?
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
So we're the only ones still dancing? This is awkward. Dip.
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
Why would she sell out her own brother? What would she gain from that? I definitely want to check the codex entry about
You'll
her.
be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
I got some information.
The Duchess had some interesting things to say.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Were you dancing with Duchess Floriane?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
I found Venatori agents.
Morgan helped me get into the servants' quarters, where I found a group of Venatori and Gaspard's dagger.
The man would truly do anything to become Emperor.
Then, the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat. Then perhaps we should let her die.
What? We're not doing that.
I won't stand by and let her die.
Listen to me carefully, Inquisitor. What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Celine alive, that could still happen. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong. This evening, someone must emerge victorious.
And it doesn't need to be Celine. She's right.
Do you realize what you're suggesting, Leliana? Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
What is the best path?
You're asking me to decide what's best for Orlais.
More than that, whoever controls the Imperial throne will affect all of Thedas.
You cannot stop Corypheus without a decision. You must support someone, or all is lost.
Then we should support Celine. She is the rightful ruler. Why would we say otherwise?
Because she led Orlais to this point. I say Gaspard, provided his sister is wrong about him.
I would suggest Briala. She could
Briala?
bring peace, not only to the Empire, but also to its elves.
This is, however, your decision, Inquisitor, not ours.
I mean, Briala as the Empress, you said you wanted a stable Orlais, you didn't want things into chaos. If you want chaos, then you're gonna bring in some random elf as the Emperor of Orlais, and that's not gonna work. Gaspard is apparently very militaristic, and I don't want that. I don't want Orlais going back to trying to conquer lands and stuff. I don't know if I necessarily trust Celine, but like I said earlier, she's shown that she at least wants peace. She has no interest in conquering, and I just don't want to upset the status quo. We have bigger things to worry about right now than the ruler of Orlais. We have to stop Corypheus, so I'm gonna say we save the Empress.
We came here to save Celine.
Then you must not only save her life, but also her empire.
That means giving her a victory over both Gaspard and Briala.
If there truly is proof Gaspard's in league with Corypheus, that would be a start.
What did Duchess Floriane tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the royal wing, that he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
Then get me access. And in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
Alright. It seems like things are kind of reaching a boiling point here, folks. It's so funny how I just end up having my fingers in every major decision that affects this land. But we're gonna go Team Celine, and we have to go find some material to show that Gaspard and Briala can't be trusted. I mean, we basically already have material to that effect, but we're gonna go find some more. So, I'm gonna call it a day for today's episode. This is gonna end up being a 3-part quest, but when I come back next time, guys, we will finish Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts, and hopefully save the Kingdom of Orlais. So, until next time.